Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Duckpin TV's Doubles Duel 3. We're here in Warwick, Rhode Island at Meadowbrook Lanes, picking up where we left off. If you tuned in last week, you saw that my broadcasting partner, Pat Rufo, lost a bet. And being a man of honor, he's wearing the pin suit. Are you comfortable, Pat?
Are you?
Let's just throw it up to Brian to recap last week.
Thanks, Eric. And Pat, I gotta say, looked great in that pin suit. And if you were on the lanes last week, Mike Labrie would have bowled you over. He was really quite dominant. He threw a triple at one point in the doubles match and had 5 strikes total during the game. Led his team to a 313 to 296 victory. And here's a stat, guys. In matches where Mike Labrie gets an individual score on Duckpin TV, he's averaging 156, which for Duckpin is very, very dominant. So his team leads 3-1. Back to you.
All right, folks. So as you saw last week, the Brian Miller and Mike Labrie team looked very dominant. We had a really close match, but they've established themselves in the lead here and have an opportunity to close this out, win the match outright. Andy Fierlit and Will Rigney looking to come from behind here to tie it up and force a roll-off, a 2-frame roll-off. Looks like we've got a really exciting match. The format is a Scotch doubles, and we'll be back right after this.
Spend your staycation at Meadowbrook Lanes. In addition to youth, senior, and adult leagues, Meadowbrook Lanes offers a number of open bowling specials. On Friday nights, $25 will get you bowling for 1 hour and shoe rental and a large 2-topping pizza and a pitcher of soda. For $5 more, you can get a pitcher of Miller Lights. On Sundays, pay only $2 per game from 10 to 1 and 6 to 9. Have your next birthday or family party or corporate event at Meadowbrook Lanes, where you will not have to worry about the weather. We also have a full-service lounge with live entertainment. Come down to 2530 Warwick Ave in Warwick, Rhode Island, and enjoy the air-conditioned comfort of Meadowbrook Lane's 22-lane Duckpin Bowling Center and Lounge. Visit us online at bowlri.com and like Meadowbrook Lanes on Facebook.
Okay, welcome back. And the bowlers have warmed up and completed their warm-ups, and they're just about ready to go. I'm going to remind you real quickly of the format. We've already gone through the singles matches, which were split last week. The team of Labrie and Miller won the doubles match. And this week, we bring you the Duckpin Duel doubles Scotch style. And I'm just praying that the balls head toward those pins and not me tonight.
Yeah, I'm sitting right next to you. I'm worried about the same thing, Pat.
Yeah. Hopefully they keep them going in that direction.
Joined again this week by Al Zorian, president of NDBC, RIDBA. Excited to have you with us. Welcome back.
I'm excited to sit next to Pat with his suit. You're not sitting next to him, I am.
You're right. You're in more danger than I am.
Don't worry, we can move. We can make arrangements. I can move around.
Oh, so Mike leaves Brian in the opening frame here with a split. Brian looking to just clean it up. Does a great job.
He cleans up the wood, and now he's going to get to start the next frame and have Mike try to fill. And he's going to just try to throw one ball. But he leaves Will something just as nasty.
Andy, in his first 2 games here, week 1 and week 3,
yeah,
just tremendous bowling.
He's put on a show. He's put some big scores up, and he's bowling very well right now.
Throws another great ball, but leaves Andy with or Will rather with a little.
Oh, bit of very nice try by Will. Just not quite enough of the edge of that 5-pin.
Well,
looking to stay tied here through first frame.
Yep. Both teams started with splits the first box. After the
so Will now step up on lane 9 and try to give his partner something to shoot at, or perhaps maybe not. That'd be even better.
Will Rigney, not only in his home house, he's in his hometown. Lives in Warwick, Rhode Island. Hometown boy. carries the strike off the head pin.
Home team got a little break there, and they are going to certainly take all of those that they can. Once again, remind you the format that we've set up. They need to win this match to extend the duel to an extra 2 frames. So more pressure on them to win this than on the team of Miller and Labrie, but I'm sure they want to close it out.
And Brian Miller, not only a very talented bowler and an incredible artist, really has a rare talent and an ability to take something real and portray it and draw it on paper. He's got an incredible.
He does some a lot of card drawings and seen some of his work. It's beautiful.
And if you look for Brian Miller's Facebook page, you could probably catch a couple of those drawings on his page. Mike, unfortunately, missing the 10 pin there.
Clearly a rare miss for him on any single pin, but.
And they may fall behind a little bit here in the second frame, but
very
early.
As we saw last week, Mike was able to start stringing them relatively frequently during his doubles match, and his partner kept them alive and in the match until Mike caught fire and really gave the team a big edge.
Yeah, but both players, unlike the last doubles duel 2, where Mike really led the team and Brian did just enough to get them over the over the finish line. Now we've got them both firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, that
very
was
game.
That was true. I mean, Mike really did carry them against Robustelli and Dancero, and I'm sure Brian wanted to make a contribution, and he sure did that last week. And he starts again right there. That's a big
Great
spot
cover
for him.
Yep. I think as this duel has gone on, you can see Brian easing into this, and he's taking charge.
Yeah, we've got our pin boy there clearing Deadwood for a moment. We've got Andy Fierlit up on the lanes. Andy's been a member of the Duckpin Professional Bowlers Association for over 10 years now. He has some tremendous statistics behind him. His high game is 224, high set 560, and he's showing us how he, at this, in this event, how he accomplished that.
Absolutely.
See there, Andy nearly doubled up on that, and little malfunction with the machines. It gives us a chance to really set the rest of this game up. We've got an opening salvo thrown by Rigney and Fierlit, and then Miller just in the third box starting to turn around, hopefully turn the momentum around for his team.
We'll give our the Meadowbrook Lane staff here a moment to clear out the pins.
Tell you what, I've bowled here quite a few times, and they don't have to do that very often here, I tell you that.
Nope, this lane's running tip-top shape.
They do run well here.
And Will.
That's a second 10-pin missed by one for each team.
Will was falling over practically when he threw that ball, and you see him there. Balance a lot better, but couldn't quite convert that pin.
Well, see if Will can get his team back on the up and up here with a big ball. Both teams have missed spare leaves, and leaves his partner a rough split there.
Andy takes a a really great shot at this 5-pinner. Sends the 3-pin off the wall, back and forth, and can't quite get lucky enough to carry all of it.
But he has incredible sideboard action when he throws the ball.
He has to do that quite a few times. He gets those pins moving around so fast they come jumping right back toward the delivery area. It's amazing. Brings those pins way back down the lane.
Lots of power. Grabs another pin there. So, update on the score here so far. Team Fierlit Rigney has 47 through 4 frames. Team Labrie Miller has 30 in the third, working on a spare. It's a close match, folks. So we're going to take a quick break in the action, and we'll share with you a segment that we've done over the last couple of weeks. We did a quick rapid fire session of questions with one of our bowlers, and we'll share that with you now.
30 seconds. Shaken or stirred?
We'll go stirred.
James Bond or Jason Bourne?
Bond.
You walk or run?
Walk.
Best bowler in the world?
Got to be me.
Ocean or pool?
Pool.
We go with lemon or no lemon?
No lemon.
Aladdin or Lion King?
Lion King.
Beauty or brains?
Beauty.
Audio question here. Ketchup or ketchup?
Definitely ketchup.
Your favorite pizza topping?
Anything but anchovies.
Favorite sports team?
Red Sox.
Favorite bowling center?
Holiday Lanes.
Your favorite planet?
Earth.
Your favorite Duckpin TV announcer?
Eric Lateska.
Your favorite film?
Anything from the Bourne Identity.
Favorite spot for a vacation?
Hawaii.
Last one. Favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Big Daddy.
Thank you, Mike. Nice job. We rejoin the match now with Brian Miller up on lane 10, looking to give his team a spark. Nice fill. Nice fill of 8. Leaves his partner with a makeable spare.
Yeah, and Michael be happy with that.
Right now the match is dead even through 3, and Mike has a chance here to tie this 2-pinner up and give his team a 1-pin plus advantage.
Well, he is shooting against the 9 box, so they should have the lead after this box.
And they do.
It's a really great ball. You could tell Mike felt really comfortable delivering it.
This is generally the spot in the match where Mike Labrie you see him start to get a little slower, a little more focused, and the ball starts to do a little bit more damage.
Yeah, you always enjoy the opportunity to fill your own spare.
Especially when you can fill it all up.
Build it to the brim.
So, again, Brian Miller, with that big spare in the third, gives the team the emotional lift again, and then they go off on a 3-mark tear.
And open up an 11-pin lead. And Andy leaves a 4-5-7.
Very,
Tremendous
very
ball there.
unfair split there.
And you know, you get breaks like that here and there. Andy throws a little bit of
Well, they do.
has a little bit of rotation on his ball. It's going.
Oh, and Will just says, "I'll do that for you. I'll take the
Will
5
says,
out with
no
it."
problem.
Will says, "Not to worry, partner."
That was
Could
a
be
key.
a turning
That was
point in the match.
Remember that
was-
shot
that
right
was a
there.
key
Remember
spare.
that shot. Does fill it nicely with an 8, so
Will doesn't make that spare. The lead could jump to 20 in a heartbeat. And now it's.
and the momentum is just building.
Yep.
That shot definitely at least kept it at bay for another box. Andy does his part and picks up the 2-pinner.
And the only 2 opens Andy and Will have in this game, they left splits up there, and they left a third split, but Will got up there and covered it. Not to be denied.
Will flag the 10-pin on 10 1 box. He had 1 miss. But you're right. Other than
correct.
that, they were splits. You could see that when he left his hand, but it's a nice thing about having a strike to fill.
Yep.
See if Mike can continue to lead his team.
Mike threw a nice ball.
Puts 8 on the strike. Maintains the advantage here at 9 pins, but
It's 11
It's
less
11
a hit.
pins
11
right
less a
now.
hit, but if he cleans the deck, it's 11 pins. He's still got to mark up. The game's not going anywhere yet. We've still got paper left, and the game is still anybody's right now. Again, does a nice job of clearing the deck. In a match that's this tightly contested, those all matter. Every ball. His last ball on lane 9 was a great result. He's hoping to repeat that.
Mike just throws a beautiful ball there.
Those pins, they were all tipping backwards into the back of the pit.
Yeah. Solid 10 pin there. Brian's not going to have
Big spot.
any complaints about that.
No, not at all. You just, single pin is, that when you hit it, you make it every time.
That's right.
Look at Brian. Brian's made a huge contribution
Yeah.
to this team in
And that
this
was
duel.
a beautiful ball. We don't have the lanes mic'd up very well, but
No, smooth.
I didn't
They
hear
didn't
that
hear-
ball
they
hit the
didn't even
lane.
hear it
Ball
hit.
didn't hit the lanes at all.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here again, have a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
Lucky Strike Lanes is located at 185 Stafford Road in Mansfield, Connecticut. That's Route 32, right across from the drive-in movie theater. Lucky Strike has 24 duckpin lanes and is home of the Eastern Classic, duckpin bowling's most historic tournament. Lucky Strike is also a great place for birthday parties, group outings, corporate functions, and fundraisers. Lucky Strike also has lanes available for open bowling. Rock and Bowl every Friday and Saturday night as well. You can visit Lucky Strike Lanes at luckystrakelanesct.com or on Facebook, Lucky Strike Lanes CT. Hope to see you soon. Spend your staycation at Meadowbrook Lanes. In addition to youth, senior, and adult leagues, Meadowbrook Lanes offers a number of open bowling specials. On Friday nights, $25 will get you bowling for 1 hour and shoe rental and a large 2-topping pizza and a pitcher of soda. For $5 more, you get a pitcher of Miller Lights. On Sundays, pay only $2 per game from 10 to 1 and 6 to 9. Have your next birthday or family party or corporate event at Meadowbrook Lanes, where you will not have to worry about the weather. We also have a full-service lounge with live entertainment. Come down to 2530 Warwick Ave in Warwick, Rhode Island, and enjoy the air-conditioned comfort of Meadowbrook Lane's 22-lane Duckpin Bowling Center and Lounge. Visit us online at bowlri.com and like Meadowbrook Lanes on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Pat, how comfortable is that suit at this point?
I can tell you what it smells like.
Yeah. Well, this is usually where we come back from the segment where I get my butt whipped by Eric in the last 3 weeks. But, I'm wearing the suit. I lost a bet. And right now what's more important is that we have a very close match, a deciding match that's about to resume. And Andy Fierlit, who's been outstanding during this entire duel for his team, is stepping on to lane 10, hoping to give his team some momentum right now.
Last 2 times Andy bowled on lane 10, he went late 1-3, left 2 splits.
See if he can get over to that 1-2
Yeah.
pocket this ball. A little bit farther, but he gets a lot of action there. Leaves his partner the head pin.
Well, he left Will the
With
one
that
closest
9
to him.
pin.
Yep.
This is now officially a 2-pin match.
And it's still a 2-pin match through 7 complete boxes. Again, nice part of this format is you get to fill your own spare. You make a single and you get to load it up and put some big numbers up there.
Yeah, it's 10.
It's the biggest one.
And Will explodes 10 pins off the lane. Couldn't be a better time for that.
Wow, another great match by these bowlers. They're putting on an exhibition week after week after week.
Brian faces a really important, critical part of this match here.
Yeah, he has
Needs to
to
respond to that.
He has to answer.
Oh,
And
An
he
unfortunate split.
leaves a 5-10 on a...
what goes around comes around,
Yeah.
I guess. We saw Andy and Will get a couple of bad breaks, and
Ball didn't quite finish up. I mean,
We've seen Will turn a shot that didn't look favorable into a momentum changer, and maybe Mike can do the same thing. Caught too much of it.
yep, pops the 5-pin. Important 10 here.
It always seems cliche to say every pin counts, but when you get into a match like this and you get down to those last couple boxes, they absolutely do.
Yeah.
Well, right now we have a tie match. The only difference is the fill for Fierlit and Rigney.
Yep. Advantage Andy and Will.
And of course, they need this to continue the duel. Without a victory here, it's over, and the Connecticut team takes their championship belt back to Connecticut and waits the next challengers.
It's a big moment here for Mike. We've seen him do this time over and over again.
Oh, it's very tight hit, but he...
It could have been a much worse result. Brian doesn't mind having to shoot at this one as much as if there had been an opening between that and another pin.
Yeah, much better than the 3-4-6.
I also want to mention that we're not spending any of our Duckpin TV contributions on championship belts, just in case anybody took the wrong take on that. These guys are bowling for pride.
Oh, laid that ball down and it took off.
And now the door is wide open. Andy and Will can essentially.
We could be looking at that.
Here.
We could be looking at that 2-box playoff. If Andy throws the ball, he's capable of throwing right here.
And he still hasn't thrown a really good ball in lane 10 this whole game.
Oh, the last ball he threw, he left a good result, but it wasn't a good pitch.
That was a good ball.
It's a nice 9 fill so far. His partner's got a chance to make that a 10 fill.
That'll open up a 10-pin lead. There it is. And now it's 10 pins and another fill.
Another really good ball out of Will there. And the advantage is now 18 pins.
Well, if Andy makes the spare, they can close out. He can close out Mike and Brian.
With a 3 load.
Yep.
3 fill on the spare here would close it out.
And he missed it.
So that leaves the door open for Miller and Labrie to throw strikes.
Yep.
And they
Fair
need a
miss out of
couple.
Andy.
Yeah.
Wide miss.
So Brian and Mike have nothing to do now but throw a couple of strikes and then hope for a big fill.
They need 29 pins, 2 strikes and a 9 fill.
Found ourselves in this exact situation 2 weeks ago. 2 options,
There's only 2.
29 or 30.
You get 29 or 30, tie or or win, and otherwise any other result is overtime.
No, 28 is a tie.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
Goodness.
can't throw the
Incredible
ball any
ball.
better.
It was a
Can't-
really good,
Yeah, you can't
really
throw
good
the ball
pitch.
any
No,
better than
he
that.
threw the ball he had to throw.
Mike grabs a 10 here. Final score: Andy Fierlit, Will Rigney 152, Mike Labrie, Brian Miller 134. And that's it, folks. It's a 3-3 tie. Tune in next week for the exciting conclusion with a 2-frame roll-off. We look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you for tuning in to Duckpin TV's presentation of Doubles Duel 3. At this time, we would like to thank all of the volunteers and donors and the Host Bowling Center for making this show possible. Make sure you stay tuned, as next week, on Monday, June 21st, Doubles Duel 3 concludes with an exciting 2-frame roll-off. Stay tuned to Duckpin TV, the home of Duckpin Bowling.